Welcome to Moments with Mimi. Today we're going to talk about just a couple of life hacks that, as you go into this journey into your mind. And I have studied a lot of different people who tell it their way, Phineas Quimby and Baron Eugene Fersen. And one of the things Baron Eugene Fersen stated was, which they all state, is there are no real laws if there's an exception. So the law of what man calls the law of opposites, it's not really a law. Okay, so when you're in conflict, you're having a fight, somebody's arguing with you, that guy who always shows up to take the opposite side of whatever you're saying, then you go ahead and you start telling yourself there's only unity, harmony, and love. There's only unity, harmony, and love. And I guarantee you, they will stop themselves within a minute with something like, oh, well, it's not worth arguing about. Or, oh, well, it's not that important. It's amazing. This is a life hack, okay? You need to grab this and use it. It also gives you an opportunity to stop and think about, that and understanding there's only unity, harmony, and love. And no one can argue with you when you pull that out. It's just is, because we're one being, and there we really are in unity, harmony, and love. And only when you fall into objective land and start, arguing about something and being in conflict, then that's really you arguing with you. So you say there's only unity, harmony, and love, and it stops. Another good life hack is divine law and order govern my life. Divine peace fills my body and soul. Divine love saturates my mind. Infinite intelligence guides me in all ways. These are the attributes of God, and you're calling upon them to come and take control of your life, and you're surrendering to it. You're surrendering to divine law and order. A lot of people don't understand what that means, because when they think law and order, they think cops, robbers, investigators, all this other stuff. But divine law and order means that there's only prosperity, there's no poverty, there's only good health, there's no illness, there's only abundance, there's no lack of. That's what it means. Divine love can dissolve and wash away any ugly thing from your mind. You surrender to it. Divine love saturates my mind. Divine peace fills my body and soul. If your body, every atom in your body is vibrating divine love, divine peace, and that divine law and order govern your life, it's all vibrating the same vibration as the divine being within you, and all heals, all restores itself to unity and harmony. So it's an important hack that can save you in a moment when people are arguing and fighting, and it's all starting to get out of hand and it's really starting to bug you. You can end it right there and start to deal with whatever it was that caused it to come up. A lot of people don't understand that it's okay to be positive and negative and whatever. You feel good, you feel bad, it's not going to change anything. What they don't understand is, it doesn't have to be hard. In fact, it's not hard. It's very easy. And that's a core belief that we all fight with, because we've been taught all our lives that, well, if you work hard, you'll be successful. If you work hard at it, it'll be good. It will be hard work, but I'm sure you will succeed, and blah, blah, blah. You were born to succeed. You were born to win. You were born to enjoy life and all the wonderful things it has to give you. Only you know what those wonderful things are, because for you, they are wonderful. For me, they could not be wonderful. It doesn't matter. Everybody's different. Everybody wants different things. And that's okay. That's really good. We get to play all these different parts to bring all these wonderful things to each other. And you never know. So it's important. You don't know who you're giving a message to when. So it's important to always keep that in mind, that divine law and order govern your life. And that when you're helping someone, well, it's divine law and order that are governing. And you can only give them the right answer. You can't give them the wrong answer. That's impossible. There is no wrong. There is no right or wrong. There is no good or bad. It's just love. It's all love. It's all lovely. So keep in mind that there are two sides to a coin, a tail and a heads. It's just a coin. It's the same with everybody and everything. There's a good and a bad side to a virus. There's a good and a bad side to a germ. There's a good and a bad side to a bacteria. You see it all the time. You hear it all the time. Oh, E. coli is awful and can hurt you and kill you, but it's also what makes Botox work. Gets rid of migraine headaches. So there's a good and a bad to everything. But in the end, it just is. It's just a germ. It's just a bacteria. It's just a person. Neither good nor bad, but all are lovely. So this is the paradox that most don't understand. And Shakespeare said it best: all the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. It's your stage. They're waiting for you to judge. This is a place of belief. You will believe something. Now, in the Bible, God says He doesn't want you to judge. Don't eat the fruit of the tree of knowledge. The fruit is good or bad. You see good or bad. Don't do that. Okay? And that's hard, because everybody does that from the moment they're born. They're being taught that. No, they're bad, they're good. Don't come in. Don't bring strangers into the house. You never know what they're going to do or say or whatever. And, okay, but not really. Everybody's wonderful. Everybody's lovely. And if you assume this and you walk in confidence that this is how it is, the people who have to play bad and be bad don't come around you. They can't come around you. Divine law and order govern your life. So it's important to think about those things and to realize that when you surrender to the divine within you, only good's going to come to you. The divine being's inside you. The divine being knows what you think is good, what you think you want, what you think you need. Everybody in this world wants to be financially secure, have good health, and enjoy life. Everybody does. But they all think differently on what that is and how that is achieved. So it's up to you to determine what your good is, to emphasize that into everybody else. If I'm magnificent, then you're magnificent. If I'm good, then you're good. Everybody's lovely. Maybe you're having a tough time of it, but doesn't mean you're not lovely. You are. And it's all good. So in the end, if you can focus on the good, it's like little Nicky, accept the good, release the good. It didn't matter if he was a little devil. He was accepting the good and releasing the good. And what did he get? He got good. So you might want to think about that and maybe even watch Little Nicky. It's a great way to think about it. The other life hack is laughter. Laughter is medicine of your soul and body. It's how you tell the world, I don't believe that. Go away. That is ridiculous. Um, for example, there was a little boy in our neighborhood, and all the neighbors thought he was a little terror and he was horrible. And I didn't think that. I thought he was wonderful. And he was wonderful for me. I babysat him. He was just a wonderful little kid for me. And it didn't matter what anybody else said. I just wasn't going to believe it. He wasn't that way for me. And then one of the neighbors came and told me how he did something. I forget what it was, but he did something. They were upset. And I said, well, I have to talk to Hector. So I gave him his snack and I said, Hector, Mrs. H said, you did this. And he said, yeah. I said, Hector, I don't believe that. Why would you do that? And he started laughing and he said, because they expected me to. I said, well, you don't do that to me. Because you think I'm great. Why would I do that to you? So you see, children are learning this and they take it in and they already know they're closer to God. And you need to understand this about adults. You're only going to be whatever you think and expect out of them. And if you think your boss is a jerk and out to get you, well, he'll be a jerk and he will get you. If you think, your boss is just the most amazing person in the world and he's always giving you raises and he loves your work, he's going to love your work and you're going to get raises. It's going to be good. If he can't do that, he's going to move on to some other job. Somehow, some way, it doesn't matter. And a boss that will be that way will show up. That's how it works. So just focus on you and how you see your world. And those that can be as you believe will come to you, and those who can't will get repelled by you. We're all little magnets, and we're all attracting things, but we're also repelling things. So don't worry about, bad guys coming to get you. Because if you don't believe in bad guys, there's no bad guys can come and get you. There are no bad guys. They are all you in another costume. We all say, I am. It's like Peter Sellers, Dr. Strangelove. He plays all these parts, but the actor is still Peter Sellers. I love Peter Sellers. Did I like the Hitler type, Dr. Strangelove? He was a little creepy, but I love the actor. Did I like the president? Yeah, he was a little dorky, but I love the actor. Did I like the English RAF soldier? Yeah, I did. He was great. And I loved the actor. And it was all Peter Sellers. So it's just like that. I love the actor. Look beyond the costume, which is these bodies, and look into the eyes and talk to the being within. There's only unity, harmony, and love. And that's just how it is. Hope this helps. Hope these couple of life hacks help. Laughter and unity, harmony, and love. It'll all work out. It always does. Thank you. Thank you for being you, and blessings to all.